Hello everybody, it's Red Panda Gamer here for another exciting episode of Let's Play Ni No Kuni Wrath of the White Witch. In the last episode we headed to the deep dark wood to take out the Guardian and to receive a couple new spells.
Looks like he's still the worse for wear, huh?
Mr. Drippy, we have to help him.
Right though, Ollie boy, I better explain how it's done then, innit? First thing you'll need to do is to take the locket Treeface gave you and fill it with the piece of heart our friend is missing.
The piece of heart?
That's right, one of the bits we're all made up of deep down.
The bits we're made up of? I don't understand.
How can I put it? Just give it a go, you'll soon work it out, man. First off, what that guard's missing is a drop of good old-fashioned enthusiasm. Find some and give it to him and he'll be right as rain.
Okay, but where do I find enthusiasm?
Well now, feast your eyes on that other guard, but there. He's got more get up and go than a sack of squirrels. If he hasn't got some enthusiasm to spare, I'm a monkey's uncle. Ask nicely and I'm sure he'll give you a lend of it.
Sure, I'll try my best.
Okay, so basically the idea behind this game is borrowing enthusiasm and heart and giving it to other people. So excuse me, sir, I wonder if you could do me a favor. I wish I could, I really do, but I'm afraid I can't open this gate without my colleague's permission. Oh no, it's not that, we just want to borrow some of your enthusiasm. Haha, well, if that's enthusiasm you're after, I've got plenty to spare. Take as much as you want. Thank you, sir. Mr. Drippy, how do I get the enthusiasm out of his, heart? Look at this old page, old Treeface gave you. Okay, so basically, we have some new magic spells, and we have Take Heart. Also, like they said, doesn't take any magic power because it's a story-based spell. So they're not going to punish you for doing something you need to do. So basically, we take this man's essence, we steal everything that makes him him.
Looks like you've got yourself a locket full of enthusiasm. Now, you've just got to give it to our friend over by there.
Okay, here goes.
Alright, so now we take this enthusiasm, and we come over to the other guy, and we go to our spells, and we give... Oh, wait, I have to talk to him first, actually, I'm sorry. So we need to give the Guardian the enthusiasm we got from his friend, huh? That's right, Ollie boy. This spell, you'll... Okay, so this is Give Heart. Blah, 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 blah. Give Heart. Wind, water, heart. And we can go ahead and give him enthusiasm. Now, there's a couple different things you can give people and replace for people, but that comes later.
Beautiful! It worked!
Neato!
Tidy! Looks like he's back in the land of the living.
What's happening? Where am I?
Well, 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 you're back with us, I see.
Yes, I feel so strange, as if a weight has been lifted from my heart. I feel better.
Thank goodness for that. I was worried about you.
I'm sorry, I wasn't myself. But I'm back now, and ready to work harder than ever.
Well then, these fine people have all come to visit our great kingdom. I think we'd better let them in.
Indeed we had. This way, everybody!
Alright, I can't thank you enough, but I'm sure you'll receive your fair share of merit stamps for performing such a heroic feat. Merit stamps? What are those? You mean you helped me without even thinking of the merit stamps you'd earn? You don't have a merit, you do have a merit stamp card, don't you? They're used to collect stamps. Okay, so basically what this is, it's a lot like the Bomber's Notebook, and this was something I talked about a bit in my Player Pass video. But it's like the Bomber's Notebook, and it keeps track of all your side quests, and as you complete side quests and different errands for people, you actually get stamps that go towards different unlockable items. Now, all these side quests are completely optional, however, they are really beneficial and free. And why wouldn't you want to do side quest? We're finally here, we're finally in Ding Dong Dell. Indeed we are, Ollie boy. There was a few unseen snags on the way, I'll admit. But all's well that ends well, and I was going to take you to see old Treeface eventually anyway. Righto! On with the wand hunt. The king of this place knows a spell of two. Blech. Let's see if he can help. A real-life king? Whoa! Alright, so we are in Ding Dong Dell now, one of our first main town areas. I think this area is really cool. Actually, I think all the town areas are really cool, but this one specifically, because of its theme, which I won't ruin.
Turned out nice again, didn't it, Chuck?
Jeepers. It's so different.
Stop staring, man. It's rude.
But look at those goofy clothes.
Goofy? Are you blind? You are the goofy one round these parts.
Huh?
Look at his funny clothes.
Do I really look so strange?
Crikey! We better get you a new outfit before they put you in the zoo. Come on, Ollie boy.
Okay.
Man, all you haters just hating my overalls, because I'm overall better than you. I'm sorry, Ollie boy, but no matter how trendy they are in a motor town, your clothes are just plain out of place here. Are they really that strange? But this is all I have. Then we'll just have to buy you some more, won't we? There's loads of shops here in Ding Dong Delmon. Oh, God, I hate reading their dialogue because they feel so... Someone pointed out, and thank you very much, someone pointed out that I actually asked this, Mr. Drippy's background is Welsh, which is interesting, and I looked it up, and sure enough, it's definitely Welsh. So thank you very much to whoever told me about that. I'm sorry I don't know your name off the top of my head, but I feel awkward reading it, and they made fun of me for not being able to pronounce a lot of things. Excuse me, ma'am. Do you sell clothes from this world? I mean, do you sell regular clothes? Clothes? Dear, oh, hoot. I'm afraid we don't have any in stock at the moment. Don't tell us that, man. Have you seen how the boy's dressed? He's a flippin' embarrassment. He's getting funny looks wherever we go. My street cred's in ruins. Oh, a fairy. I used to see your kind all the time, but I'll bet children these days don't even know who you are. You're telling me, kids these days, man, disrespectful, ignorant, downright rude. They would. Yeah, well, that's what happens when kids play nothing but Call of Duty. Yes, dear. Who let me think now? Ah, now I come to think of it. There was a traveler who left a set of clothes here once upon a time. He'd bought a new outfit, you see, so he left his old one behind. Roughly human-shaped, is it? And cheap, I shouldn't doubt. Tidy, we'll take it. But, Mr. Drippy... Yes, now I remembered. He was the one who... Yes, he said they were very special clothes made from fabric woven from the fibers of the sky tree, if I remember rightly. Lovely and comfy, extremely hard-wearing, and lucky to hoot. I think the only problem would be the size. If it's you who are going to wear this outfit, dear, I'll need a few hours to make some alterations. It would look huge on you otherwise. Could you come back tomorrow morning? Course we can, man. How about that, then, Ollie boy? There's lucky. Neato, thank you very much, ma'am. A pleasure, my dear. Toodaloo for now until tomorrow. I apologize for my terrible old woman voice, but can't pass up the opportunity. Tomorrow's flippin' ages away, man. I'd like to go and see the king right away, but we can't go till you've... Okay. So, we basically got to decide. Something Solutions, I think he said the name of the shop was. The one was, the one we just in, the Hootique? The Hootique? That's the owl one. Oh, she was an owl. I feel stupid. I was like, why do they keep saying hoot? So we need to go to Swift Solutions. I really like that they have the important locations and stuff like that in red text. Because it can be really easy in these types of games, like, okay, I get it, I know what I'm supposed to do, gosh. So you might want to, like, skip ahead. But they're like, oh, that was red text. I need to know what that is. It's important. Hello, sir. Welcome to Swift Solutions, where those in need come to watch their worries fly away, and where those who are feeling helpful agree and perform tasks on their behalf. What sort of tasks do you mean, sir? You honestly don't know? Dear me, you really are new to this, aren't you? Well, I shall swallow my amazement and explain. Alright, so this is basically an explanation. The idea behind the game is you go around and do different errands for people, and it'll be marked down in your journal what they needed you to do, and basically where you need to go. But the cool thing about these, unlike the normal missions in the game, is they don't tell you exactly where to go. They just tell you, like, it's east of the river, or stuff like that. And then you get stamps, which, as I said, as you fill out cards, you can redeem different items, like equipment and actual items and food for your familiars with the cards. So it'll be like a pair of boots that you can put on your character are like 5 fully filled out stamp cards. I will be doing a lot of these errands. I don't know if I'm going to do them all. I wasn't really planning on it, just because of the fact that there are a lot. But there's also bounties. I think there's like 50 bounties in this game, maybe more. And those also count as stamps, and I'll probably do most of those, as many as I can, but I also can't guarantee that I'll be able to do all of them. So now we're staying at the inn, since, you know, we really can't do anything till tomorrow. I guess so. You tamed a new Regions of the World page. So we can go ahead and take a little nappy-do. And we can go back and get our new clothes.
Oliver? Oliver?
Huh? Mom? Mom!
You've done so well to make it this far, Oliver.
Mom? Is this a dream?
You must listen to me now, Oliver. You have to go to him, to face him. And when you do, you'll learn the truth. Promise me, no matter how hard it is.
Him? Mom, who's him? Mom, what do you mean?
He's someone very important to both of us.
But who is he? And where do I have to go?
It's all right, sweetie. You're already on your way. Don't give up, Oliver, no matter how hard it gets.
Mom? Mom! Mom!
Morning, young man, and what a perfectly fine morning it is, too. You slept well, I hope. Excellent. You'll be on your way now, I expect. Well, if you happen across another cat's cradle on your travels... I like that it's called Cat's Cradle. That's funny. Mom. So we had a pretty crazy dream. Now you can also save when you go to any of these inns. Mr. Drippy, stop dancing, you fool! Yeah, see what happens when you screw around? Frick idiot. But yeah, so we had that pretty crazy dream, and I don't think you have dreams. Well, I know you don't have dreams every time. I think that was just a special cutscene. Pretty cool cutscene, though. I always like dream sequences in video games, especially RPGs, because they typically have a lot of meaning to them. So now let us go back to the boutique, so we can get our awesome armor on. So actually, I can go ahead and show this right now. If you come talk to this woman over here, goodness me, wherever have those little rascals run off to? Is something the matter, ma'am? It's my boys. The three of them are forever running off and not coming back. I know they're just playing, but I can't help thinking they'll hurt themselves. You worry about them a lot, huh? Yes, I do. And today they're even later than ever. I'm beside myself. Ah, mother's life is never easy, no matter where you go, eh? You don't have a spare moment, do you? Could you go and find them, find my boys for me? So basically, we have these different goals now. A ding-dong Dell mother is worried about her sons, who haven't come home yet. And we'll get 3 stamps for it. So it gets added to our journals. It gets added to our journal so we can look at the details. So go ahead and press triangle, go to our journal, and then I believe this should be... where's this at? There we go. So we have this errand page right here, and it doesn't really tell us much for details, which is unfortunate. So we just got to find the 3 missing children, which basically just comes down to running around and talking to like all the kids in the area. It's not that bad. I mean, all the kids are marked, so it's not like you have no idea where to look. But at the same time, it can take a little bit of time to find them. All of the people who have errands for you to run have blue flashing dots. So let's see. Looks like there's someone back here. Who's this? Is this one of them? The shop. That looks like an owl in the boutique. I wonder why they chose that. Who's that supposed to be? They made it look like she was important, didn't they? I thought they did anyway. Who's this? Meow, which pot did I put in again? Okay, so here we're gonna get another errand real quick. And this one is ask the Grimillican what she wants to do. Alright. We will? Perfect. It's in one of those pots you see around town. So basically now we have to find jewelry for the kitty. And as I said, as you can see on the top right map, it does show where they are. So that must have been who I was seeing. Because I was kind of confused why that little girl was, like, it was blinking, but then it didn't have me do anything. But that must just be because I got them confused with each other. So now we have a couple errands to run. And like I said, I'll just kind of do them as we play along. Hoo-hoo, there you are, dearie. You'll be happy to hear your clothes are ready. Tidy. Sure. I'll just pop and get them for you, dear. Wait there. I shan't be a moment. Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much. Alright, so now we get our sexy new duds.
What do you think?
Huh? Oh, that's trendy. You look proper sharp, Ollie boy.
Isn't it a little goofy? I mean, a cape? Don't be silly, dear. It hoots you down to the ground. Thank you very much, ma'am. How much do we owe you? Whew! For those little things, don't be silly, dear. You'd be doing me a huge favor for just taking them off my hands. Really? You're sure? Whew! I can't remember the last time I did anything, or any sewing. It was an absolute hoot, dear. I think nothing of it. Alright, so all she really asks is for us to come back, so she gives us free stuff, which, you know, you gotta love. So we get Traveler's Clothes. It does look a little obnoxious. See, I like that we even have some amount of free camera movement in this shop. It's kind of cool. Time to go meet the king. I'm kind of nervous. You should be. So we have, oh, there's a treasure chest over here. I don't think we can open this one yet, though. Yeah, unfortunately, these blue treasure chests, we are not able to open for quite a while. I really don't know when we're officially able to or not, but I never got to that point when I was playing it on my own. Then again, I didn't really get that far, so. Alright, so now we can go ahead and meet the king. And we can also kind of like look around, look for the kids, you know, look around for that pot. Not the drug, of course. But at the same time, I actually recently got a guidebook, so most of these errands will be really easy for me to do. I also may do some of them off camera, just because I feel like... Oh wait, are these some of the kids right here? That's a cat person. You're a cat person. I'm a cat person. I like cats. Alright, so here's one of the pots. I don't think this is where the earring is. Oh, it is! Awesome! I don't know how many earrings she had, though. Let's go ahead and check this right quick. Okay, so we can go ahead and return that to her when we're done with this area. So there you go, we already got one of our errands done. See, they're just kind of like things you can do when you're just in the area of the game. Welcome to Ding Dong Dell. This is the road that leads to the royal palace. Your travelers, I take it. You must be in those clothes. Yes, we've come to see the king. Ah, you are after an audience with King Tom, are you? Well, I'd be more than happy to let you through. But I'm afraid that's just not possible at the moment. Huh? Why? One of the king's hapless aides has allowed his Meowjesty, beloved pet fish, to escape into the palace moat. The red herring is the king's pride and joy, and a highly endangered species to boot. I doubt his Meowjesty would be able to replace this one, if he were to lose it. What the aid of his was thinking, I don't know. Anyway, to cut a long story short, everyone in the castle is busy looking for the king's red herring at the moment. I'd advise you to come back another day. Alright, what are we going to do, Mr. Drippy? The palace moat, is it? Well, if I'm not mistaken, that moat's connected to some of the rivers that run around town. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and look for his red herring, which really isn't that hard to find. It's kind of funny, this outfit that my character is wearing right now, that Oliver was wearing, like, I was so sure when I first started seeing, like, screenshots and stuff of this game, which I've been excited for this game for a really long time. I was pretty sure that Oliver was, well, they didn't, it was before they said the name, or before I knew the name of the character. I was convinced that Oliver was a girl, and, like, then I felt bad, like, I feel like a total sexist, but when I found out it wasn't, I was like, oh, good, it's not a girl. I'm like, what's wrong with me? Well, that's perfect, just perfect, you found it for me. I promise I'll never lose it again. Okay, here. So she gives us a leafy mantle and 50 guilders. Errand complete! So we get some stamps, and we can continue to get merit stamps. So I really, really, really like the merit system in this game. I think it's one of the best ways to do side quests and like random little side missions, because they really do vary quite a bit. It's like some of them are like big, long missions, and the other ones are just really short, like, okay, quickly just find my earring for me. Like, I really like the variance in that. So we come over here, where that star takes us. Look, Ollie boy, see the red thing over there? I reckon I found the fishy friend. Alright, so now we can actually jump across these pegs. So there will be some instances of platforming, I guess I could call it. I mean, that's generally what this is. I mean, it's not platforming, but it's very basic platforming. Niggas, he got away. Sorry. He's a lively one, all right. I think he went off towards the palace. I'm so bad at being bad at... I'm so sorry for being bad at reading. I cannot help it. It's actually kind of weird, like, when I actually try to do voices, like that knight's voice, or the guard's voice, I feel like I do a much better job reading, because I'm just focused on the voice instead of focusing on what the voice is saying, I guess. Is probably the best way to explain that. I don't know. I feel like that should be the other way around. But, I don't know. But I really do like the way the side quests work in this game. And it's interesting because with all the main mission stuff, they tell you like exactly where to go. It's like they're telling you where to go to find the fish. And some people may be annoyed by that. Like, you play classic RPGs and they don't tell you anything. It's like, well, you're going to the palace. They're like, oh, okay, the palace. And they're like, where the hell is the palace? And you got to find it on your own. But this game is very much like you got to figure out yourself. Father works King Tom's palace. He's the one wearing the helmet. Congratulations. Alright, so there was kids there, but none of them were the ones that I wanted to, none of the ones were the ones I needed to find. I'm kind of thinking they're probably all going to just be together, but I don't know. Looks like there's someone here, though. Why, it hurts. Oh, look, poor Dobbs gone and hurt himself. Alright, so jeepers, that looks painful. What can we do, Mr. Drippy? We don't have a first aid kit. Crikey, Ollie boy, brain like a flipping sieve you've got. You're a wizard, ain't it? Use some flippin' magic. Oh, sure. What do I, which spell do I use? For crying out loud, man. I'm only telling you this once. Okay, so we can use Healing Touch. So I guess some of these do require you, but this is also not a required mission. Listen, Sunshine, your poor mother's worried sick about you. Get on home with you. I will, I promise. Okay, so apparently they do have blinking spots wherever they are, which is good to know because otherwise it can be difficult to find them. Actually, fun. I don't know if this is actually still here, but here's where the red carp is, and they don't just bring you over to this area for no reason either. So this is the king's favorite fish, huh? Tidy. That's a red herring if I ever saw one. Now we can get ourselves an audience with the king. Let's head back and see that palace guard, shall we? That fish is gonna suffocate, guys. Better hurry up. Oh, there you go, Mr. Drippy, you got it. Alright, so if you come over here, you actually see another child, similar to that of P. Have we actually read her and learned her name yet? I don't think we have, and I apologize if I spoiled that. Hey, what's up with you, man? You look a bit pale, you do. Huh? You're giving this to me? And he gives us this spell called Spirit Medium. Well, fancy that. That's a page from a Wizard's Companion, that is. What's this little squirt doing with it? I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Do you think he can't speak? Nah, that's not it, man. It's if I'm not very much mistaken. Yep, must be. Did you figure something out, Mr. Drippy? That spell he just gave you. Give it a try, Ollie boy. You'll soon see. Alright, so he gave us this spell, and basically what this spell does is it allows the caster to speak to the spirits of the departed, both good and evil. But we can't use it right now, unfortunately. Or can we? There we go. Thank goodness it worked. Jeepers creepers, you can talk. Of course I could talk, silly. You can cast Spirit Medium on me, didn't you? So that's what it does, huh? You mean to tell me you cast a spell without knowing what it does and what it did? What kind of wizard are you? For future reference, Spirit Medium lets you speak to the spooky spirits of the dead, like me. So I was right. You're a flippin' ghost, ain't it? A ghost? Jeepers. You mean to tell me ghosts really exist? Of course they do. Wizards see them all the time. I was a wizard once too, you know. But thanks to that idiot, the Dark Djinn, there aren't too many wizards left. So, when I saw you, I thought I'd better hand the page over. Okay, so he basically gives a little more background info. Me, I'm Horace. Horace Wimp, this is your life. Who are you calling midget, Pipsqueak? I'm a fairy, ain't it? I'm supposed to be this size, cheeky little. Okay, enough banter. Let me get back to the game. So he gives us a spell. It's not really a spell you need, but, you know, for those completionists out there, you know, don't not get it, I guess. I don't know. So I'm realizing how much this whole area actually takes me, even though I've played it before. I wanted to be able to do, like, the entire town of Ding Dong Dell in one episode, but I definitely don't think that's going to be possible. But we'll just go meet the king, and then I can actually end this episode. So I'm sorry this one's a little boring, but whatever. You again. I'm afraid we still haven't located King Tom's pet. This one, you mean? We came to deliver the king's fish back to him, sir. Is that? Goodness! I'd know the regal scarlet tones to the king's beloved red herring anywhere. Well, I'll be. I reckon he must have swum out through the sewers into the town, like. Is that so? I must let the other gods know right away. Ah, if I remember rightly, you were... That's right, we need to see the king. Yes, of course, but with him in his current state. So basically they're saying that he is very depressed and he's really not wanting to do anything. And you go, tidy, we're off to see the king. So we're going in to see him, and apparently he's a big bummer.
A pleasure to meet you, your Meowjesty.
So it was you who delivered one's treasure back to one, hmm?
That's right.
Yes, your Meowjesty.
And you wish for a prize, hmm?
Go on, man. Ask him.
Come now, don't be shy.
Well, your Meowjesty,
Out with it now!
we need your wand.
One's wand. Huh? What did you say?
Crikey!
That smell. Could it be?
That's right, your Meowjesty. He's not from our world. He's the one whose power freed me from my prison.
What? You mean he broke his spell? This little boy?
Yes.
Do you understand what you're saying, Fairy?
You have to say
Once you defy him, there's no turning back.
I know, but...
But what precisely?
Well, you know, he might be able to...
It's not one's concern. You may not have the wand. Now be gone.
Does that mean no wand, Mr. Droopy?
Looks like it.
Alright, so apparently King Tom's a total dick. Who would have thought?
So how do we get the wand now?
Something wasn't quite right about our royal friend. Broken-hearted he is, or I'm broken-headed.
The king is?
Lacking enthusiasm, it looked like. And because he's broken-hearted, the whole...
What are we waiting for? Let's go find the piece of heart he's missing.
Blimey, you don't need much encouragement, do you?
Alright. Indeed he was, Ollie boy. So now we have to go find some more enthusiasm. Well, you can't go taking the same piece of heart from... So basically what he's explaining now is that we have to find more enthusiasm for King Tom, but we can't necessarily take it from the same person. Flipping heck bun! Hi, Mr. Tellystone. You seem pretty perplexed, my young friend. I thought you might benefit from a dose of my expensive knowledge. Thanks, that's real nice of you. You see, we need to borrow a piece of somebody's heart, but we don't know what to find. Elementary, my dear Oliver. In times like these, just look to your locket. How do you mean? Well, not only can it carry pieces of heart, the locket is also extremely sensitive to the proximity it will glow when they are nearby. Tidy, so we can use it to track down some enthusiasm then, innit? Alright, so once again, we're learning another interesting thing about ourselves. We have our necklace, which will glow when we get near any human, or I guess I shouldn't say human person, that's really high, that's high off enthusiasm. Stoned out of their mind with enthusiasm. And basically, the way I normally do that is I just kind of like, you know, stand near people. But oftentimes, the people we need to find enthusiasm from are in pretty obvious places, and you know, it's not like you have to like ride up along all the characters. Plus, since this is a mission-based enthusiasm search, they are actually telling us exactly where it is. But when it comes to like errands and side quests, there's a lot of errands and side quests that are a matter of like you gotta find you know, this is not a side quest. Meow, it's still not quite perfect. Oh my god, doing a bit of decorating. Okay, so let's see. We have another errand right here. A female Grimalkin in Ding Dong Dell. Like to brighten up her porch with some flowers. Actually, I think I do have some of this stuff. Purchased from the shop. You'll have to go and find them among the rolling hills. I think I actually do already have this. Because I was grinding. Yep, yeah. I was grinding in between episodes. Oh, cool, we got a shield. So there you go. More stamps. That was the easiest errand ever. But what I was saying is a lot of the errands involve giving people enthusiasm. So they don't always necessarily show you exactly where you're going to find it. You just got to be able to find it yourself. Like this. Look, Mr. Drippy, the locket is glowing. Who could it be? I don't know. This kid's friggin' adorable. And the only person around by here is him. And look at him, man. He can barely stand still. He's so eager. You mean he... Okay, so he's got the enthusiasm to spare, but my lantern on it. I apologize for not reading everything, but I'm sure not many of you mind. How do you do, saucepan head? I don't suppose you fancy doing us a favor, do you? Hey, stop distracting me. I'm busy. Busy? What are you busy doing exactly? Protecting the town from the mice, of course. Mice? Oh yeah, I remember hearing about the mice who lived in Ding Dong Dell. Those mice are a menace. They're always running around getting up to no good. But the grown-ups are too lazy to do anything about it. Most of them hardly notice when the mice steal things. And the ones that don't seem to care. Well, Tommy Stout is not going to stand for it. I know the mice all live down in the well, so I'm standing guard here. Any mouse that comes this way was for a battering. Well, well, we were right about it, this one. Alright, so he's bursting with enthusiasm. That's what we're here to come in, Tommy boy. You've got loads of that stuff. So we're going to steal his soul, basically. So if we go ahead and take heart. Steal your soul. See, I love this. Like, look at this free-ranging camera, man. That's freaking awesome. The distilled spirit of a get up and go. So we get some enthusiasm. Wow, that was strange. Well, now I know what magic feels like. Strange? What do you mean? Non-wizarding types ain't used to spells, Solly boy. Alright, so let's see. So now we can take this enthusiasm back to King Tom. Okay, maybe he'll stop being such a dick. I kind of wish that this game had some shortcuts in it. I mean, you know, it is Namco Bandai, so you'd think they'd put some shortcuts like they did in Dark Souls, even though they didn't make the game, they just published it, but still. But, you know, a lot of the times they're really fair about that. Like, they're not going to make you walk a really long distance just to get back to another area. But, once again, you know, this is the early game, so we still have some more concepts to get through. And, you know, they want you to get used to going back and forth. I mean, it's a JRPG, so of course it's going to have backtracking. What would a JRPG be without backtracking? It wouldn't be a JRPG, because JRPGs have a lot of backtracking. That is what I'm getting at. Alright, so we can just kind of walk past these fellas, because we're good friends with them now. And we can just walk right up to King Tom. And give him some soul. 'Cause I'm a soul man. Meow, you again. One is becoming rather tired of these constant interruptions. Sorry, Your Meowjesty. It's just, we have something for you. Yeah, we picked it up especially for you, Catface. It'll get rid of that tiredness of yours in no time. Give you a new lease of life. It will. Strong teeth, glossy fur. I'm not sure that's... Meow, that sounds just the ticket. This accursed fatigue will be the death of one. Dealing with all these visitors is taking its toll. Alright, so now we can go and do Give Heart. Also, as I said, does not cost magic power. And this is all we have right now, but there will be times where you actually like fill up your vial with all the different types of things, if you will.
So, do you think it worked?
Let's see, shall we?
What the devil was one up to?
Your Meowjesty, please tell us you're back to your old self.
Eh? Why, one is 10 times more energetic than one has ever been. But one feels different somehow.
This is your doing, is it not? Then you must be rewarded. Your Meowjesty, it seems that these brave adventurers have lifted the curse that was placed upon you.
What? Is this true?
Yes, Your Meowjesty. It appears that you were cursed with a lack of enthusiasm.
Is that so? One certainly didn't feel oneself for a while there. It seems one is in your debt.
What would you claim as your prize? Tidy, you know what to ask for, innit, Ollie boy? Sure, we need a magic wand, Your Meowjesty. No, is that so? Strangely, one feels as if one has had this conversation before. Now one thinks of it, this is a wand one prized very highly as a kitten's hidden away safely in one's bedchamber. There is, eh? And one would be willing to part with it, but one will have to find it first. Return later on, and one shall present it to you. Jeepers, thank you so much, thank you very much, Your Meowjesty. So, boy, if you're in search of a wand, can one take it that you are perhaps a wizard? Indeed, he is Your Meowjesty, a shiny new apprentice wizard who doesn't exactly know how much magic yet. Is that so? Then let one provide you with a spell or two. One's wand will be of little use without spells to cast after all. Really? Your Meowjesty, that's so kind of you. Thank you very much. Alright, so now we got Spring Lock, which is basically like picking a lock. We got Rejuvenate, which is actually a really interesting spell that we'll get into later. Meow! You must enjoy the spells that inspired one so much in one's younger days. One that unlocks things, and one that restores things to their former glory, eh? What did you use to get up to with these young... Ugh, God, I can't read. I'm so sorry, guys. None of your business, fairy. Now, boys, you travel with a familiar, do you not? One has sent the word of the Cottermaster's store down in the town that you are to be given permission to shop there. The Cottermaster store? What kind of place is that, Your Meowjesty? No, are you sure that you are an adventurer? One cannot help but fear for the safety of such an innocent. No matter. Cottermaster's store provides weapons and equipment for the use of familiars. Why not go there and browse the products on offer while one seeks out one's wand? We sure will, Your Meowjesty. Thank you very much. Now one has plenty to attend to. Come and present yourself to one again in a short while. Alright, so now we gotta leave, but I'm actually gonna end this episode now. I hope you all enjoyed it. Please like this video, favorite this video, comment if you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'm walking into walls. Like this video, favorite this video, comment if you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Do whatever you gotta do to share love. I'm Red Panda Gamer. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.